So I just received this list of Harley-Davidson models to be released on January 23rd, or what we lease to believe January 23rd as the release date for these models. And this comes from an anonymous source, but I find highly reliable, and I fully believe this list is accurate. So spoiler alert, if you don't want to know what's coming, stop watching this video. But if you're interested, there's at least one surprise on this list that I don't think you know about. So let's take a look. Let's start by looking at the touring models. We know that the Street Glide and the Road Glide are carryovers from last year, in theory with no changes other than the paint schemes. And we did get some cool new colors and a price hike. So we got a couple of flame jobs. So we have the Whiskey Firestorm and this one, the Midnight Firestorm. Both of them come with new custom emblems on the tank, which look pretty good. But will you pony up the extra money for this paint job? I do think the paint is amazing quality, and if you like flames, it's a pretty inexpensive flame job. Just ask any painter. We also got Mystic Shift, and this has been a highlight of the new colors. It's really black to blue to purple, and the emblem has embossed color features on it as well. It looks pretty good. Here's one change that I did notice, and that's the hand controls. So they're now a matte plastic finish instead of the gloss finish. So a bit of a change there. I do think this will wear better than the gloss version, but it is a change from the 2024s to the 2025s. The Road King is carried over, the Road King Special. A lot of us suspected we'd seen the regular Road King come back or maybe a Road King Classic, but at this time it's just the Road King Special. No changes there other than the paint colors. We did confirm early on that we would see the Street Glide Ultra, confirmed by Dennis Chung on motorcycle.com. And he also showed that we'd have this new touring pack. So I have yet to see any photographic evidence of this bike, but we do know it exists based on the model number. So we know the touring pack design is out there as well, but we didn't see any lowers. Now, some of the YouTubers who happen to be watching the Harley-Davidson website caught a glimpse of what lowers may look like. And we got this picture, and this comes from Riding the Ozarks YouTube channel. I appreciate you letting me snag your photo. And you can see here we have the lowers and we have the old tour pack, not the new tour pack, and it's on a Road Glide, not a Street Glide. So this may give us some hint though as to what the Street Glide Ultra may look like. Finally, I can confirm that these are the CVO models for touring. So we will again see the same three models. The ST is going to return, and then the Street Glide and Road Glide will both be available in CVO trim in 2025. Okay, how about the Softails? They're not listed on the website at all, so there's been really no information out there other than a leaked early photo that was on their own website. I can confirm that these are the models that are going to be available in the Softail lineup. So the Heritage Classic returns, the Fat Boy FLFB, but we don't know if it's going to be offered in an anniversary option. Some speculated that we'd see a separate model that would be the anniversary for the Fat Boy, the 35th year, or will we just see a paint option? But we only have the model listed for the regular Fat Boy. The Breakout's going to be back, the Street Bob's going to be back, and then the Lowrider S and the Lowrider ST. Now, we know, based on the early photographs, that these two bikes are slated to get the 117 cubic inch high output motor. So quite the horsepower increase on a very lightweight bike. So I think both of these are going to be very appealing. And if you're looking at one, you probably want to wait till after January 23rd and consider this bigger motor. Okay, what about the sport models? So again, we didn't have any releases on the sport series. I can confirm these model numbers. So we have the Sportster S, the Nightster, and the Nightster S. Some have speculated that the Nightster might go away and we would just have the S, but I suspect with that entry-level price point, they wanted to hang on to that option. The only photograph we have is on Harley's website. They give us a picture of the gas tank in that Mystic Shift color with that new emblem. Beyond that, there are no other models listed in this leak list that I have. Okay, let's talk Pan America. So we have the Pan America S, no Pan America Standard, just like in 2024. And we have a CVO Pan America returning. So it'll be another run of the CVO Pan America. I'm not really sure how well that sold. Again, I think it's a challenge if you want to put that money into Pan America and then go out and ride it and not worry about it all the time that you may scratch it. But if you look closely at the pricing and you look at the options it comes with, it's really just kind of retail for that bike. So it's back for 2025. And then I notice this model number on the list. The Pan America ST, RA1250 ST. So a Pan America ST model. So what is that? Is it the Bronx? Or is it a modified Pan America to make it look more sporty? Is it a naked bike? Is it still an adventure bike? I really don't know. But this model number is on the list, and I'm very confident we will see this bike on January 23rd. Well, there you have it. What I believe to be an accurate list of models that are going to be released on January 23rd. Of course, we don't have the details, we don't have all the paint colors, so there's still a lot to learn and a lot to tune into. You'll have to wait and see if this list is right. I'm pretty confident in it, but who knows for sure. We'll have to wait and see. So I hope you really found this information useful, and if you did, you'll go share with someone else. But until next time, in the Friction Zone.